ISPW Weekly is going. Hold on. You're actually going to watch this show? Change the channel. 40 minutes of that scoundrel, Total with Tom, on your computer, on your phone. Are you a crazy person? Go get a colonoscopy. Go get your wisdom teeth pulled. It'll be a lot less painful. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Previously on ISPW Weekly.
This egghead right here, he seems to put his face in the middle of things because he's the acting GM of ISPW.
I haven't seen that man in the better part of, 2 months. I don't know how he's still GM. I don't know how he's running the show. I don't know if he's making phone calls, sending text message, sending emails, sending smoke signals. I have no idea what Rob Williams is doing. I don't know where he's at.
I can't even have catering at ISPW. Now the barbarian's girlfriend is putting my face in the cake. It's ridiculous. I need another promotion.
That life will be hell for you as an ISPW Women's Champion. And I think I know how to do it.
When I take the jawbone of a beast, it comes in 2 pieces. Yes. And I will bestow upon you this jawbone, for you will need it. You will need it when you face me for the ISPW Heavyweight Champion. By hook or by crook. Say it, little cool, Ricky Pryce. The hunt is for all. Your hunt begins anew. Agrabadeja. Agrabadeja. Makes sense of this.
Welcome, everyone. Episode 89 of ISPW Weekly. It is your general manager of ISPW, Toto with Tom. What a homecoming for Toto with Tom last week at the Toto with PAL. What transpired will be talked about for years in ISPW. And we'll get to it all in good time. But we have some special guests tonight. And we're going to be bringing on Ricky Pryce. And Ricky is on right now. Hey, Ricky. Welcome. So we both had tremendous weekends at ISPW. And I'm going to start off with you first. I don't know if you saw at the very beginning of the show, you had a moment with Yoscifer. Can you go back to that moment, if you recall where you were, what happened, and maybe what he said helped you this past weekend?
So me and Yoscifer had that conversation back in December when I lost the ISPW Light Heavyweight Championship to Brandon Downey. Buddy Thomas lost the match. Let's just, refresh memories. And I was lost because what I did that night was something I didn't think I would do. I pushed myself in the way, pushed Downey out of the way of Buddy Thomas hitting him with the belt, which ultimately was the reason why I wasn't able to break up a pin, win the match. I sacrificed myself. because for some reason on that night I felt like looking out for Brendan Downey.
Right.
And I still will on other nights. We'll say that, But on that night, I did that, and I was disappointed with myself because it was like, well, now what? I won the ISPW Light Heavyweight Championship in July, lost it for 8 days, won it back, and man, I dominated the division. Right? You've had people on this show recently saying that they were the backbone or they put the light heavyweight division on their back. But let's be realistic. I did that. I was the first one to do that because when I won that belt, I made that belt the most wanted championship in all of ISPW, even though it had its own division, right? No, everyone wanted it. I had Sean Donovan in my comments challenging me for the championship, and that's what that championship meant, right?
Right.
So I felt lost because now it's not mine. And I didn't know if when I would get a rematch, I didn't know if that was what I should continue to pursue. I was lost. And then Yoscifer comes along. And I'm gonna keep it real. Me and that man, we get each other in several ways. And I know he's a little bit of an outsider. He's an outcast. He's different. He's not like most of us. Remember, he's arguably 3,000 to 5,000 years old.
Right.
Thawed, so to speak. That's what he says. I just listened to him. But he gave me the advice, and he said that the hunt is for all, and your hunt begins anew. And that made me confused at first because I wasn't sure what he meant, right? But then I got invited to be in the Golden Ticket Rumble. And thought to myself, like, well, how do I take the next step here, right? How do I upgrade my relevancy here in ISPW is to not just be in the light heavyweight division, but to be more. And what I did was I set a goal, and that was to win the Golden Ticket Rumble. I asked for important matches. I asked for upgraded matches, which is why I wrestled GKM and Sayreville, right? That's arguably one of the most popular guys in all ISPW. He was on top at the time when he got hurt. I wrestled him before in other places, and I came up short that night. I came up short on the 18th, but I was asking for matches like that because I wanted to upgrade my stock here. And that match happened. The match was over. He paid his respects to me. And then we fast forward to the next week. And it was me and him in a tag match against Anthony and Angel Reyes. And I pinned the Tri-State champion. Got on a little bit of a hot streak there. Felt good about myself. I'm pinning champions now. Or I'm pinning champions again, I should say. And then the Golden Ticket Rumble happens. And I enter a 20. And we saw how that ended. I ended up in there with Danny Moff. It was me, Justin Carino, Alex Ryman, GKM, and Danny Moff when Danny Moff came out. And he cleaned house. Eliminated everybody, and it didn't seem like he broke a sweat. I think he was already sweaty coming to the ring, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then it's just me and him. And I did it. Dan Moff bit my Jordans. I don't think anyone can say that in the world ever. I can. He bit my Jordans. I stumbled back into the ring, and I got him off. Knocked him off onto the ground, kicked him in the head, speared him in the gut, and kicked him in the ass, and he fell to the ground. And that's how I won the Golden Ticket Rumble. So my hunt has just begun again. Because now it's, when do I want to cash this in? Who do I want to cash it in on? And how do I want to do it? Because the ball's in my court. And listen, I've grown up watching the Money in the Bank ladder match. I've seen all the different ways that people have done it and got creative. In my lifetime, in my career in wrestling, I've won 2 other briefcases that have allowed me the same liberty that this briefcase does. And guess what I did? I cashed them in successfully on the same night I won them. This situation's different because this was the main event.
Right.
I couldn't cash in on anyone that night. Maybe I would have. But there is a 6-man ladder match coming up this Friday night in Parsippany, New Jersey at the PAL. The same building I lost the ISPW Light Heavyweight Championship in.
So that's extra meaning for you, obviously.
there's things that can be figured out by me not saying everything right. And I will be in the building that night. I have a new opponent now. Card subject to change. I'm taking on the young upstart Carmine Arata. Me and him previously met back in Little Falls.
Right.
On March 20th, and the kid had a fight, but listen, I put him down quick.
Right.
He's getting better and better. He's been on a winning streak. He won that battle royal that night, and he won 10 grand. Right.
That's right.
So the kid, he's learning, and I'm proud of him. Because I remember meeting him before he even had any matches, and he was just helping out somewhere else, and I just had a good feeling about him. And he'll tell you that I'm sort of like a mentor. I give him advice, and every now and again I do, because I think the kid has a lot of potential, and I think he is somebody who, with just the right bit of guidance and the right person telling him, hey, maybe just do the right thing, that he has the potential to be the face of the light heavyweight division. You know what I mean?
I know.
But that's Friday night. I have a match with him, and then I'll have my briefcase, my pretty briefcase that I am giving a makeover to. I won't show anybody tonight, but if you want to look real closely, you can see some green in my thumbnail there. We're gonna make that thing look pretty. It'll be there Friday night. Friday night's gonna be interesting, Tom.
Ricky, I don't
Very,
know.
very
I
interesting.
kept this comment up because I wanted to, for you to see it, and then I wanted to say something to you. Friday night, to me, I thought was the greatest night in your career here at ISPW. And I just want to, first of all, the greatest night in your life so far was calling her. Okay. I want to get that out of the way. You calling her was the greatest night of your life so far. But professionally, was Friday night, in your estimation, your greatest night so far here in ISPW?
Oh, without a doubt. And up until that moment, it was probably the night I called her, or the night that I won the ISPW light heavyweight tournament, right? Because let's face it, without that light heavyweight tournament and me winning that, we don't get to this Rumble. We don't get to this moment. I wanted that championship so bad, because that was my way of saying, when I win that, ISPW has no choice but to keep me around. And when I am around, I show up, I show out, bring the smash. There's a reason why I say that. There's a reason why it's on the towels. There's a reason, because when I do show up, it's inevitable. I do my thing. I hang around and I win championships. Again.
This critical message is being delivered by the emergency alert system. This is not a test. We interrupt regular scheduled programming to notify you of an imminent threat to national security and public safety.
Ricky, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
What was, I know what this means.
Ricky, this has happened before on the show. Don't worry. What it means is that there is a barbarian sighting in the area. It's happened. I'm getting used to it now on this show. Okay. There is a sighting. He will be making an appearance here on ISPW tonight. I'm sorry. I didn't tell you that.
I saw the graphic advertising the show, so I knew he was coming, but I didn't know that this barbarian is he hacking technology now? How did he do that?
Well, it's not Yoscifer. You have to understand, it's the IBF. It's the International Barbarian Advisory, or IBA. They're the ones who keep track of him, and they're the ones who break into my show and give me fair warning that he's in the vicinity. He has accosted me in this room that I'm sitting in right now. Okay?
You think, it's just hold on. You think Yoscifer is like a shapeshifter? You know, like Bigfoot? You think?
And what would make you think that? Do you see him? Is he behind me right now?
Well,
no.
I feel like there's more to him than we understand. And how is he able to travel so fast? How is he able to withstand freezing temperatures? You know, we've seen him jump in a bunch of lakes with ice. Right. Like, listen, he's a different breed, this Yoscifer. I just also wanted to say that he is our ISPW heavyweight champion, and he's a good friend of mine. I think I'll give him a pass. I think as the golden ticket holder, I'll cash in on anybody, but I think he's the one guy that I would look out for. He has my word.
Heather, way to
Thank
go,
you.
winning the ticket.
Thank you.
Randy from the Front Row Mafia is playing games with me. He's not in my kitchen, Ricky. He's not. He's not. I don't think he is.
Speaking of people in your life, hold on. Speaking of people
Yes.
in your life,
I know what you're going to bring up, and I was going to ask you about this, but go ahead.
you're it. As you know, if people who don't know what's going on in the locker room, we have this thing we do where we tag people, and now they are in charge of Brandon Downey. And the golden rule of this is once you tag him away, not yours anymore.
Right.
Can't have him back.
Right.
So Tom, you're it. And
Yeah.
it's very interesting to me because you have been a pain in his side lately.
Right.
Right? I would argue and say that you cost him the ISPW Light Heavyweight Championship the night Rico Gold won it.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
I do believe you had a bit to do with 2 out of 3 falls match in which Rico retained you the other night too, right?
Yeah. For somebody who apparently wants to be a part of me, a part of my life, like he was with you and like he was with Franklin, he attacked me that night in the locker room, as you saw. And this is what he also did to me Friday night. This was filmed by a fan who sat in the front row in the total of PAL. Watch closely as this chair shot.
Oh! Get up, Tom!
Brutal.
Yeah.
I don't know what you did to me, but now this guy is attached.
I didn't do anything
tethered
to you.
He's tethered to me. Franklin did. You're right.
Franklin did it.
Franklin.
I didn't do
Now,
anything. Franklin did it.
can I tag him back to Franklin, or do I have to find somebody else new?
I just discussed the golden rule. Once you tag him away, you cannot be re-entered in the Brandon Downey sweepstakes. You're off the list. No more tagging in.
All right. I'll have to work on that. I have one question for you. I want you to watch this
Yes.
video and comment on it.
Shake my hand. So I guess it's just a little bit of respect and giving him the briefcase. But
What did you think about that? Did you think he was going to kill you at first?
Absolutely. I absolutely thought I had no idea what to think because he came right back in the ring and drug me in the middle, and I was still kind of in my moment where I was realizing what had just happened and enjoying the fans. And then next thing I know, Dan Moff's chopping me in the chest, telling me to shake his hand, and I was confused at first, which is why he did it again. And then I did because I understood. I was like, "Oh, this is his way of paying respect."
Right.
And that means a lot to me because you hear, you're in the locker rooms a lot and you hear, a lot of history about a lot of guys. And Dan Moff's one of those guys who a lot of people respect and have a lot of great things to say about what he's done in professional wrestling. So to have that moment where he came in and told me to shake his hand and pay his respects, it means a lot.
Right.
Because you just don't get that every day, right?
No.
You need to do something. You need to do something to earn that. And I did it. And it meant a lot to me, so I wanted to say thank you, Danny Moff, for what you did. Interestingly enough, tomorrow night at WrestlePro, Shotgun Thursday night, I meet him again. Lizard, yeah, Vargas gets it. Vargy, you get it, pal. We meet again tomorrow night. It's a tag match. Stump the Slaughter, Smash and Burn, Sean Donovan and Danny Moff versus me and Junie Underwood. And these two guys are veterans of the game. They're legends, so to speak. And they've been doing nothing but great things since I've been around. The Wrestle Pro, ACW, ISPW, wherever I see them. These guys are legends for a reason. They are veterans and respected the way they are for a reason. And me and my tag team partner, Junie Underwood, who, by the way, has been absolutely killing it on his own in GCW, wherever he goes. Right. Wherever Junie goes, he lights little fires everywhere. He lights it up. He's an all-star. And it's been a while since him and I have tagged. I'll be honest. But man, we're family. So it's like we know what each other are thinking all the time. I think we're in for a test, but pretty much every big tag team match him and I have had has been a big test. Like we faced some really really great tag teams, and a lot of them were at our first stages of being a tag team. So I think when we have a match, with guys like Moff and Donovan tomorrow night, I think there's a good chance that we could put some people on upset alert, or at least show a lot of people that we're here to play.
Here's some more comments I want you to read. This is from head referee of ISPW, Pat Savino. Proud of Ricky for overcoming the odds.
Hell yeah, Pat. Thank you.
ISPW's promoter, Tommy Fierro, chiming
Wouldn't
in.
be here without Tommy Fierro's support and love. I'll tell you what.
ISPW's photographer. So what you're seeing right now is everyone who's involved with ISPW, including the owner, wishing you the best for what you've done. So I have with me kind of like a little recap of what happened this past Friday night. And we're going to go into what's happening this weekend because we have a show Friday night. We have a show Saturday night. But I also want to show everyone clips of what happened this past weekend at the Totowa PAL. Before I do, you can see the entire event live on Movision TV for free. You can go on there and stream it for free. That's Movision TV. What I would do is I would download the app. It's free. You download it, sign up, and you can watch the entire event free. So we're going to play a little game here, Ricky. We're going to play a little montage that's been put together, and we can stop and play, but we're going to show right now the first part of what happened this past Friday night, and then we'll get into the Rumble where you participated in. So everyone enjoy this.
Well, we see Yoscifer's valet trying to get in, but it looks like it's pretty much 3-on-1 right here. They're trying to. Well, it looks like here. He really did!
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner at the.
I'm going to stop it right there. The intro montage of tonight's show showed that bone. Yoscifer basically showed Ray Kalitri what exactly was going to happen in a Yoscifer rules match. I don't know what Ray was thinking about. I don't know what's going on in his camp right now. Lee Petrie was not there. Angel, Reyes, and Anthony, they have stuff going on right now between the both of them, and they need to iron it out. We'll get into that later. But it doesn't surprise me that Yoscifer was able to come away with the ISPW Heavyweight Championship. I'm going to give him props where props is due. He is now a two-time winner?
Two-time
winner. Let me see something here for a second. See, I never trust when you bring a barbarian onto the show, but let's wait on that, okay? But he is going to be on the show tonight. I got the warning from the International Barbarian Advisory. So for all you fans out there listening, Yoscifer, the new ISPW heavyweight champion, will be on the show tonight. Pat Savino, another comment. Vargas, can we get an update on the condition of your arm? Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Ray Calitri was able to break his arm. Therefore, Vargas was not at the Rumble this past. Wait a second. All right. Ricky, just hold on.
Thoughts and prayers go out to Vargas.
Al Halan Toto Tom.
Oh my.
Cheana Ricky Pryce.
Yeah, Gianna.
Thank you for being a part of ISPW Weekly. And congratulations on winning the ISPW Heavyweight Championship. Ricky and I were both impressed with what happened this Friday night, as well as what Ricky did, winning the golden ticket.
Yes, it was an excellent night for both of us. And you must remember, Toto Tom, address me accurately as Core Yoscifer.
Now, is that spelled with a K or a C?
You figure it out yourself.
Jeez. Hold on. Comments coming in here. Ricky, with 80s Wrestling Con coming up, who is your favorite wrestler growing up? All right. Esmeralda, you need to screen these. We'll get into that later, Ricky. Right now, I want to talk to Yoscifer and Esmeralda. Esmeralda, we just, excuse me, Chirac. I apologize.
Hey, Finn.
Yeah.
We will end this interview right now. Toto a clown.
I want to ask Chirac, what happened between you and Soraya? In the little video montage we were just showing, you guys got into each other's face.
Why would Chirac not protect me from Poppy's house?
Popcorn Poppy.
Popcorn Poppy.
Yes, never more appropriately named than that night.
I had some of that popcorn. It was on the ground during the Rumble.
Why was this not in your highlight clip, Toto Tom? It is because you are favorable general manager?
It's true.
K. Finn, what are you general of? You could never lead an army.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I have some things lined up in the next few months for ISPW. You're going to see what the new general manager can do. Ricky, you were talking about Yoscifer earlier in the show. I think it's only poignant if you maybe share some of what you had to say to him.
Well,
about
Yoscifer, I did refer to you as a shapeshifter. I do believe you have the power.
Well,
Was that what you're talking about, Tom?
No, about when he met you in the locker room after you had just lost the title.
Oh, yeah. Hey, bro, remember back in December when you told me that my hunt had just begun? Or begin anew?
Yes.
Well, look where we're at, pal. I won the Golden Ticket Rumble. And I also came on here and I said that if any one of the champions or any one of the people who holds that championships is going to get a pass, it's going to be you, my friend. Because without Yoscifer, I probably wouldn't have gotten here. That advice fueled me. It confused me, but it made sense when it happened. And because of Yoscifer saying what he said back in December, I was able to carry that momentum into the Rumble, win it. Here we go. You know?
I also thought something else was interesting that he said. He said he was going to give you a pass.
Yes. As long as Yoscifer's champion, I'll chill out. Because he's a champion I believe in.
Ricky Pryce, I appreciate your praise, but this hunt was successful all on your own. And as for a pass, this is not necessary, for it would be a great honor to do battle with you over the ISPW Championship. Agra Badeja.
Oh.
Toto Tom.
You do not need to, as they say, stir shit. It is honorable for us to do battle. Honor something you know nothing of.
Got a point, Tom. Tom, you know what I'm actually wondering, and maybe you can answer this for me, and I can figure it out for once.
Go ahead.
How did you get here?
Get where?
In the position you're in now. Where did you come from?
You mean the general manager position?
I'm talking who let you in the door at ISPW? Who opened it for you?
Well, Ricky, I'm going to let you in on that. That is happening very soon on a radio show called Let's Talk Wrestling with Tommy Fierro. Okay? It airs every Saturday at 9 a.m. I will be in studio very shortly with Tommy Fierro, and we'll go over that. Right now, it's all about you because you're the golden ticket winner, and it's about Yoscifer because he's the ISPW heavyweight champion. That's why you guys are on here tonight, and that's what everyone is congratulating both of you. See, he is a legend. I don't know if that's you or Yoscifer. Oh, it's me. I'm sorry. Congratulations, Total. Well, you know what? I guess we all are big winners. We're all big winners from this past Friday. Let's talk about for a second what's happening this weekend. We have Jacob's
I
Ladder.
will be even bigger winner when I climb to the top of Jacob's Ladder, whomever this Jacob is. Will he be a competitor in the match, Toto Tom? Tell me now.
It's a biblical reference. Jacob's Ladder. It's also a song by Huey Lewis and the News.
I know Huey Lewis.
Yeah, he wouldn't know who Huey Lewis is. But here it is, guys. It's this Friday night, May 8th, 7:30 p.m. at the Parsippany PAL Jacob's Ladder, a ladder match where you'll see the ISPW heavyweight champion Yoscifer. You'll see former champion Ray Calitri. You'll see former champion Vargas. You'll see former champion Alex Raymond. You'll see former champion GKM and former champion Justin Carino, all in one match for the ISPW Heavyweight Championship. This is worth the price of admission. It's Friday night, 7:30, Parsippany PAL. I also noticed that the new reality, the tag team champions of ISPW, they have an open challenge match. Now you'll see where the general manager of ISPW comes into play.
And what of Ricky Pryce's match?
Who? Oh, Ricky Pryce. He is fighting Carmine Arata. We actually talked about this earlier.
Yeah, I'm going to beat him.
And then don't forget, we have a match Saturday as well in Franklin, New Jersey. Check this out. Roar and Rumble. Look who Yoscifer is tag teaming with. Alex Ryman, the Revolver, against the tag team of Ray Calitri and Justin Carino. Also, Vargas is taking on GKM one-on-one. I think that may answer your question, Pat Savino, as to the status of Vargas and if he can wrestle or not this Saturday. One last thing. Ricky Pryce in action. Well,
what could that
what do you think that means?
I got a briefcase for the guaranteed match, so.
Well, not only that, but I'm also in charge of who your opponent is for this Saturday.
So you will be ringside.
Tom, do your worst. I'm at a point right now in my career where I want you to throw anybody at me because it's time for me to prove to everybody that I'm capable of doing this and that I'm a dog and that I can get the job done any given night. Because at some point, right, I'm going to be the ISPW heavyweight champion when I decide to cash in. It's inevitable. I need to get ready for that moment. I need to have the tough challenges. I need the matches against GKM. I need the matches against Alex Ryman, Carino, Vargas,
Yoscifer.
Yoscifer and I have actually met lately in a match. And you know what we did afterwards? He drank from his horn. I drank from my water jug, and we had a damn good night because that's what bros do. And I got to get ready for that moment, and I got to get ready for the main event, these challenges. I got to get ready for being the guy. Give me everything. Because if I can't beat these guys, then I'm not going to be the guy. I need the challenge. So bring whoever you want, Tom. It could be somebody who I didn't even name. It could be anybody. Bring them.
Some of the people who are online watching tonight are really big Yoscifer fans. They're actually doing his hoo-ha in the chat room.
Ooh. Ha. Ooh. Ha.
Don't forget about Rico Gold, says Douglas Lee. He will be a superstar as soon as he dumps. Okay. Don't forget about that one.
Why couldn't you finish the sentence, Tom?
It's okay. I really need someone.
Tell us, Toto Tom.
I really need someone to screen these. Oh,
as far as I'm concerned, Rico Gold didn't win the championship until Tom helped him. So,
all right. Excuse me for 1 second, Yoscifer. I'm asking you for your permission to approach the Barbarian. I have an issue. All right. I don't think he's given me permission.
She does not need my permission, you freak.
Okay. Okay. It's been an interesting couple of days here at ISPW as the GM.
Yes.
I don't know if everybody saw what happened on social media this morning. I couldn't believe it myself. But this happened on Sunday. When you become the general manager of ISPW, things start happening.
Let's see who
Look at the renovations being done in my house right now. This is tremendous.
Hey, Toto and Tom, come here.
Oh, it's Twinsicles.
Toto and Tom, I am so sorry to hear about the Toto and Tom burger.
Yeah, I know.
But I have something better for you.
Oh.
The Twinsicles, we have a Toto and Tom ice cream sundaes.
Oh my gosh. This is fabulous. Thank you
We love you, Toto and Tom.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ice cream? Tom, would you like to share?
Oh no, this is the Toto with Tom Sunday. Wait, I mean, do you even eat? Oh, again. Come on. Why does she always do this to me?
Oh, hello, Toto Tom. Gianna Yoscifer and the Barbarian Chirac and Twinsicles ice cream. Yes, I love ice cream, and I love being champion of ISPW even more. Come see us lay waste to our enemies and perhaps have some ice cream. Agrabadeja!
If you are speaking to us, Toto Tom, we hear nothing. Kefin.
Okay, I'm back.
This amateur hour.
I'm back. I lost Ricky Pryce, but I'm back. Why is it that every time you come across me with food, it winds up in my face?
You must reach. I cannot.
Is it this one?
Refresh up top.
Ricky, can you hear?
Yeah, I couldn't hear, so I had to rejoin.
All right. I may have lost Yoscifer.
Is he brushing his beard with the pine cone?
I think I might have lost him for a second. Oh, he's back. Hold on.
Did I see that right?
Kevin, who runs your show? Neanderthal? Ubadin.
Ricky has a question for you.
He's brushing. No, it's pretty much been answered. I'm watching him do it. He's brushing his beard with a giant pine cone. Yeah, no, question answered. We can move on.
All right.
Nature's brush. And also cheese grater.
And also cheese grater.
Douglas
this is
Lee.
why I hang out with him. I learn something new about life every day.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Douglas Lee says, "Good for you, Moon Goddess."
Thank you.
Can't wait to try those sundaes.
Yes,
Yes.
so giving she is. How many times she has fed you, Toto and Tom?
I guess I could look at it that way. Yes, that's true. Ricky can handle it. He's a smasher.
Facts.
Simply and confidentially said, Ricky, yeah, I'm going to beat him. All right.
True.
Since I got the three of you on right now, I'll show everyone the latest at ISPW as far as the Hall of Champions. And it seems to be changing quite a bit here in ISPW. Yoscifer is the heavyweight champion. Anthony Still, the tri-state champion. Of course, you have the tag team champions, Rick Recon and Eric Corvus. Rico Gold is the light heavyweight champion. Vicky Venuto, the women's champion. And there you have it, Ricky Pryce as the golden ticket winner. Now, Ricky, I thought this was interesting because you mentioned Angel and Anthony earlier in the show.
Remember your own champion's name. Come on.
I want to show you this video that we scooped here at ISPW, and then your comments.
It wasn't my fault. No. Again. Yep. Again, Angel. It's all him. It's always him. Time after time, match after match. Hey! Hey, man. What's your problem? Sir, where are you going? I need to go to the doctor. I don't care where you need to go. Where you need to go is back to school to learn how to treat an A player with respect. What happened out there? Again, you cost me my match. We had the advantage. There was two of us, one of that barbarian thing. KTB wasn't even here tonight, and you couldn't get the job done. Could you? Hey, look at me when I am talking to you, Angel. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. An apology doesn't do it. I am paying you way too much. Way too much for you to fail me month after month. So go ahead, hit the road, no pay tonight, and I will see you right back here next month. And if you don't get the job done, I might just get a new assistant to get the job done. Get packing. Go! Yes, go! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stupid.
There is some unrest in Poppy House's camp. That's for sure. Another reason why he lost the championship this past Friday night.
Yella English.
I'm not sure what that means. Ricky, do you know?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, Angel better get on his A game or else he may be in trouble in Poppy's house. And as I said before, Lee Petrie was not there. And Angel and the A player are not on the same page. One last bit of business I want to cover that happened on Friday night.
Poppy's house will be burnt to the ground.
Burnt popcorn.
What?
My first official piece of business happened Friday night. Here it is.
That match you're referring to next week? Brandon Downey gets another shot at Rico Gold for the ISPW Light Heavyweight Championship? Well, let me tell you something. My first official piece of business as the new general manager of ISPW, this is going to be a strap match next Friday at the Parsippany PAL because Brandon Downey will be beaten within an inch of his life and he'll never have a shot at the light heavyweight championship
Yeah, well, then Brandon came into the ring, and this is what happened.
Will be a strap match.
Next week, Rico, you count the time. Tick tock. Because that belt is coming back to me. And he isn't going to save you this time.
It's a strap match this Friday night at the Parsippany PAL for the ISPW Light Heavyweight Championship. Ricky, you know both, but have you ever seen either of them in a strap match before?
I don't think I have, Tom. I have not, but I've seen a lot of their matches on their own, against each other, against me. And I will just say that I hope they kill each other in there. I hope they tear the house down. I hope,
As do I.
As does Corey Yoscifer. It should be interesting to see what happens when it's a strap match. I hope that Brandon Downey hits you with the strap, Toto with Tom, because well, you're it, and you continue to get in his way, and you continue to be a pest.
Okay, that's fair enough. I have a question for you, Ricky. What is up between you and Buddy Tomas?
Let's say, I met the kid within like 2 months of having my first match in wrestling, and my first match at other places was against him. Dude, Buddy and I have done this at least 20 times now, having matches together against each other. So we've seen a lot of each other. I think we're just at that point now where we're tired of not liking each other and fighting each other, and we realize that we actually have a lot in common. It's kind of like this, right? Like sometimes you need a big brother to lift you up and tell you what not to do, and you get your ass kicked by him a lot. It's kind of like the same thing, right? Like I've beaten Buddy Thomas up over and over and over and over and over and over again, and sometimes the little brother, he gets one in on the bigger brother, and sometimes he's beaten me and gotten one in on me. So I think we were put in a situation where we realized, hey, well, now we have to tag together, and it just went right. And I think he realized that, and I've been seeing him in other places now start to realize that people do like him, and that he can be likable, and that he doesn't have to be a stinky little cheater to get the job done. So I would say more or less that I'm just looking out for Buddy because I think I see something special on the horizon for him, and I can help him get there. He just has to listen. And let's just rewind, right? If you saw a video we posted on social media, I was teaching him how to be a good guy. I said, no umbrellas. And the first thing he did was enter the Rumble with an umbrella. So I don't think we're connecting dots, and we're not
quite there yet. It takes a
making
while.
progress. Yeah. So you know what I did? You saw what I did, right? I did to him what he did to me a million times with that umbrella. I gave him the dusties. I threw up the umbrella and I whacked him because that's happened to me time and time again. And now I've showed him what it's like.
Yoscifer.
Teach your little brother how to get it. Teach your little brother. That's what you got to do.
I've seen a lot of fans talk about the dating game this past December at the Parsippany PAL.
You will address me appropriately before you continue, Toto Tom.
Core
Yoscifer.
There
we go.
This past December at the Parsippany PAL, the last time we were at the Parsippany PAL, you appeared on the dating game. You came out rather victorious in the dating game. The way I see it, you have ridden that victory, and it has catapulted you to the top of ISPW since you have met the Barbarian. Would you agree?
If you believe this, Toto Tom, you have not been paying attention. This has been written since I thawed from ice. Yes. And my strength has only grown greater since the shadow of Chirac walks at my side. I have said this from the very beginning, This is the prayer of my people. None of this is by chance. Al Halan, Chedriva, Chedraga.
Core Barbarian, what does the International Barbarian Advisory?
This is not correct.
Tom, just say it.
Oh, Core Yoscifer, what does the IBA feel about Chirac? Are they also monitoring her progress?
I do not care.
Okay. Ricky, do you care?
I do, but I know all about it already.
Do you know what I do care about, Toto Tom?
Tell him, Corey Yoscifer.
Is this Friday when 5 other competitors, the greatest that ISPW has to offer, come for our ISPW Heavyweight Championship. And let me tell you this, I may ask what is of many things, but ladders are not one of them. I have been a part of many sieges. And come Friday, the hunt may be for all, but victory shall be for Yoscifer. Ooh. Ha. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
I guess
All
it's
right.
maybe time to remove.
Whoa.
Okay.
You see
I don't know,
that?
Ricky. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that, Ricky. We are going a little bit towards the top of the hour tonight. I do want to show everyone the final clip that we were talking about earlier from the Royal Rumble. Of course, you're on the show tonight, so I think it's only appropriate that we go back to that. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Number 1.
Who drew number 1?
Number 1, representing the new...
This is going to be very interesting because Aaron Corbin and Toto Tom have a lot of history, but he also...
The man who drew number 2, also representing the new reality.
Oh my God. I'm just laughing at the fans' reaction, but every man for himself. They know what's at stake, and here we go.
I gotta say right off the bat, now that I am the GM for ISPW, no shenanigans are going to take place like what just happened this Friday night. How is it that Eric Corvus draws number 1 and then Rick Recon draws number 2 while I am standing out there in the middle of the ring?
Well, maybe you shouldn't be places where you don't belong, Tom.
I'm the general manager. Okay. I was there showcasing that golden briefcase, something that the last GM was never around for. You see, that's the difference, Ricky, between the previous general manager, the previous commissioner, Tito Santana, whoever it was. They were never hands-on. You are now going to have a hands-on GM, somebody who will be involved with ISPW, somebody who cares about ISPW, and someone who wants the best product out there. So yes, I was in the middle of the ring, and what? I don't know who made that. I know exactly who made that happen. That was Rob Williams. He was in charge of the drawing of those numbers like he's been the last couple of years. I think at his last, power in office, he let those two guys go out and chase me. That's just what I'm going to say. But let's just go back and watch the rest of this Rumble montage.
Too well. And it's kind of crazy, as I mentioned. The new reality is the reigning ISPW Tag Team Champion. But here, this guy needs no introduction. He is GKM, coming back from a serious injury that we had. And he's looking for WrestlePro last month, and he's really making a name for himself with a cross from the now. Distracted it. Eric.
Clap! Hey! Well, baby, welcome to the house of soul. What a party! Number 14, El Magnifico.
I know that theme song very, very well. El Magnifico.
Number 18, Alex Ryman.
You want to talk about people that have wrestled in ISPW for quite some time. Ricky Pryce is no stranger to ISPW. He's no stranger to Golden Ticket Rumble. Well, this guy's no stranger to Golden Ticket Rumble matches. He actually won one, by the way, but he's really cleaning out. In fact, he's a former WrestlePro Garden State champion.
Yes.
Yes, we have Buddy Thomas with his signature umbrella. And fact is, he held the ISPW Light Heavyweight Championship. I always like to throw this out. He always likes to brag and say that he defeated the Iron Sheik. And we had a female before. It was Vicious Vicky Venuto, because she wrestled in the past one. And she eliminated both members of the Shot Callers.
The Shot Callers have been eliminated.
I have to look up in the history books, because I believe this year she could be. And she eliminated Buddy Thomas.
Buddy Thomas has been eliminated.
Is she really going to eliminate Follow? And she's getting some help from Ricky Pryce. And she did.
Follow Ba has been eliminated.
But look, all the remaining guys are eliminating Sammy Chaos. And oh my God.
Sammy Chaos has been eliminated.
Has wrestled pretty much almost everywhere in the East Coast. Well, not just East Coast, but everywhere. He's had his hands on a few promotions, such as our ring announcer Franklin said, we're down to 2. Ricky Pryce and Danny. I'm just flat. For an entire year of an opportunity for the ISPW World Heavyweight Championship. And then that shake my hand. So I guess it's just a little bit of respect and giving him the briefcase. But we're to see what is he going to do with the briefcase, what the journey is going to look like, and also the opportunity.
Well, you can watch the entire Golden Ticket Rumble on Movision TV. You download the app. It's free. It's streaming for free right now. You can watch Ricky Pryce from start to finish emerge victorious and win the Golden Ticket briefcase. That was just a little bit of what you will see, as well as everything else. We had Vicious Vicky successfully defend her ISPW Women's Championship. Rico Gold successfully defended the light heavyweight title. You know, I don't know if you saw that in the highlights, but it looked like that Rick Recon may have eliminated Eric Corvus when they were in the ring together with the Now. It's always interesting when, tag teams get involved, because they wind up fighting each other sometimes, or comrades, so to speak. And you never know what's going to happen coming out of that. And of course, you also had Ray Kalitri losing the ISPW Heavyweight Championship to Yoscifer. You can see it all again on Movision TV. Now let's going to show again what's happening this Friday night. It's at the Parsippany PAL. We have Jacob's Ladder. The combatants, as you can see, Yoscifer putting the title on the line. He was here tonight. He's putting it on the line against Ray Kalitri, Vargas, GKM, Alex Raymond, and Justin Carino. There's an open challenge for the tag team titles for the new reality. And look, we have a rematch, or not a rematch, excuse me. Vicky Venuto is putting the women's title on the line against Sammy Chaos. That was a very impressive showing by her at the Golden Ticket Rumble on Friday. Rico Gold will be defending the light heavyweight championship now in a strap match against Brandon Downey. And also somebody who we saw a few shows ago in Parsippany, Tommy Invincible is back, and he's taking on Joe Clean. Anything, Ricky, you want to say about Sammy Chaos? You were in the ring with her.
I eliminated her with the help of a couple other guys, but I eliminated her. That's all I'll say. Because I watched what she did to Carmine Arata, and I don't want to disrespect Sammy Chaos, so that's all I'll say. She's a great competitor.
And then again, we have Saturday in Franklin, New Jersey. Bell time is 6:30 p.m. We have Vargas taking on GKM. That is a match worth the price of admission alone. But no, hold on. We have a tag team match as the main event. Yoscifer, Alex Ryman against Ray Calitri and Justin Carino. And a lot of other great matches on the card. A newcomer to ISPW, I want to point out, Ox Adams. He'll be in the ring against Joe Clean. And of course, the New Reality will be defending their tag team titles against the Shot Callers. And we can't forget about you, Ricky. Ricky, you will be in action.
Yes, I will.
Ricky Pryce, I want to thank you for being on ISPW Weekly, episode 89. We want to thank everyone who was along for the entire ride this evening. This is our longest show we've ever had in the 2+ years we've been on, and we thank you all, and we hope to see you all again really soon at ISPW.